back up here. Now we have this image, and I'm going to go and show you the YY, which is the before and after here. This is before, and this is after. We're just getting a little bit of treatment here to make it look a little like we lit the background with different filters or gels or something like that. So it just gives a little pop, a little bit extra oomph to make it just feel different, okay? If we click this, again, we can see like a side by side. I can zoom in, and you can see the pre-corrections, post-corrections. So this is going to include things like sharpening. This is include color correction. All right, so that's before we did any of those things and after. So we warmed our skin tone up, brought down some highlights there, and then we also have a few different other splits, top, bottom, and then we also can do this one here. We move it up and down. Okay, that's the YY, or you just go right back to boom, right there, what you end up in the end. So that is how you'd get the kind of creative controls there. We can go to snapshots here, and I can take this and I can do creative control and save that. Call it like blue, red. You can really label these anything you want. But let's say I wanted to create a different version of these. I could actually go back into my brush here, and well, at least this linear gradient where I made all these decisions. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete that other one, and let's say we just have this one here. And we like this one. I can make another snapshot. Just call this one radial gradient, maybe. And so I can actually go back to this one or back to the one I moved. So now I have two different versions that are just recipes that can be applied to the actual file. All right. So this is not about creating a new file. It's about having a different process for each interpretation that you have. Okay. So that is basically the workflow. Okay. It is going through trying to get these things ready to print. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and set that up. You guys are going to be printing to the printer we have in the room here. For most print situations,